Welcome to the Red Rocket Food, Fuel and Lodging. This is my Red Rocket truck stop, built on a truck, which I love the thought of building over a vehicle. I really wanted to include as much as possible from the existing Red Rocket. I think I've succeeded. Practically everything in this build is repurposed and moved from next door to this new lodging. I'm Viable Dahlia. In real life, I'm an architect, not a buildings architect, but I'm very interested in architecture as a practice.
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a...
Apologies,
felony.
officer. As you can see, the Protectrons are very protective. They're one part of this challenge to have defense. The other part of this challenge is to have 3 bedrooms and storage. The settlers here have just moved in, so it's quite bare. But everywhere you see signs of repurpose, of reuse of existing materials. This is pretty important for this build. A lovely view of Concord and some water. All water is shipped in.
Protect
Indeed.
and serve.
In the mezzanine layer, we have a repurposed bed. I love the thought of building something using the materials that were hanging around. A shelf can be a bed. And yes, there are dead animals out there, but we'll ignore that. More water and more use of not quite good enough for exterior panel with the broken windows. It's now an interior wall. Up in the kitchen, safety first with a fire extinguisher, and of course more water in the form of an ice box. That's quite right, Codsworth. I can see the residents here aren't that keen on doing housework. Are they, Sheffield?
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
You're welcome. Enjoy your coffee. The view here is absolutely gorgeous.
Protect and serve.
And then here we have more robots building our vertical garden. And of course, some rat poison for the mole rat infestation next door.
Protect
Yes,
and
I'm
serve.
sure you will.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
Apologies, Sheffield. I guess that booze bottle was not yours. But the Nuka-Cola definitely is. We can see that there's been some laundry happening as well. I did want to give a lived-in appearance to this settlement. And up here we have more storage for some items that, again, were hanging around and they didn't want to get rid of. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And now let's see what we did with the Red Rocket, which was essentially strip it of as many items as possible, but still leave it as a viable business that we could run later. What will it be? No idea. As part of this build, I actually ran out of build limit and decided, due to the Red Rocket being in that triangle of death, we weren't going to extend the build limit. In other words, the client's budget had run out, and so here we stopped. Thank you for joining me on this tour of the Red Rocket truck stop. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're inspired to build your own